Welcome back to Crystal Clear Coaching. You're here with Crystal, that is I, and we are now on the 11th of February. And I am excited today because it was payday, and this is the age and stage I'm at in my life. I've been desperately wanting a muscle roller from Kmart. It's an institution here in Australia and New Zealand, and I had a white one of these back home, which I was obsessed with and would basically roll on once a day if I remembered, and it just helped crack my back. And I keep telling myself I'm not allowed to buy one because this is not light and it's very heavy and cumbersome and big, and it's probably, it might fit in my luggage, I'm not sure, but as I haven't moved in almost a month now, and I don't plan to anytime soon, we'll see, I was like, screw it. It's my late birthday present to myself now that I've had payday. I haven't used it yet because I'm still wearing a dress that's like lacy and fancy, but I'm so excited. It's so good. And this one comes in pretty colours. It's like pink with blue, which makes purple as well. Anyway, I also, apparently I'm just giving you my rundown. I got a portable bladeless fan. It's so hot over here. I'm so excited. I actually do need to plug it in tonight because tomorrow's supposed to be 37 degrees, but also like torrential rain. Australia. Move to the tropical area, they say. And then, this is a beauty, and I picked a heavy one, which I might regret in the future, but it's the best grip. It's a yoga mat. And just like my last ones I've bought in New Zealand just didn't have the grip, and there might be pretty colours, but your hand slips off too easily. So I went for the cork one with a real good grip on the other side too. Oh, it's heavy, but it's going to be a good time. So I get back into my yoga, which I've missed. My body has missed it. Anyway, that's my exciting update. I did dress like a pirate today as promised. But it got so hot that I took I had like this brown lace up top, with like these kind of off the shoulder-ish sleeves, and anyway, it's very pirate-like, and with this, like this is a full dress. It was a very fun time. It was just hot, and I couldn't deal with it, so I had to calm down and remove it. Anyway, there's the update nobody asked for, but you got it. Getting old, turning 37, a muscle roller is the most exciting thing to purchase. I've been wanting this for the past 6 months, 6.5 months maybe. How long? Yeah, it's ridiculous. And it was only $22, like. I've really earned this muscle roller, what can I say? Yeah, anyway, so yesterday I was talking about the importance of internal validation over constantly seeking external validation, and I wanted to touch further on that because there is times and places where it's really good to strive for something that isn't in your control necessarily. But it's like, how I would just invite you to notice if you are striving for something that's out of your control. And to be honest, we should all be, to so the universe can surprise us a little bit, and we could, obviously meeting someone that you love and that loves you, and you choose each other, and there's a huge element of that's out of your control. So is that not a worthy thing to be externally validated by to a degree? But it's noticing when you're doing it to the detriment of your own self-sovereignty. And it's like, well, maybe you're someone that is an athlete or an aspiring Olympian, for instance, and just because it's external validation to, compete for the Olympics doesn't necessarily mean that that's not a worthy external validation. But it's finding a way to reframe your goal in your head to how good, what can you make a goal within that's actually just for you and you alone, that you can actually have control over, if that makes sense. Like, I'm going to, for instance, like the goal might be to be in the Olympics to a degree, but you've also got to, you don't have to, but it would be wise to consider, well, how within that goal can I, if that doesn't happen for me, how can I still find peace and love and belonging with myself whilst I still strive for a version of that, or strive for the thing, just strive for it. But or maybe it's that what's actually in my control within that is, I just want to give it my all, commit X amount of time per day, have this amount of training, this, whatever your thing is, to whatever your lookout needs to be, in order to know that you've shown up the best you can, that's under your control, towards that goal that you actually have no control over because it's an external validation thing. I hope that makes sense. And if we want connection with others, if we want to build ourselves to, be in a higher position in the world, there's a certain level that's going to be external validation. There's a certain level that, but it's really, I'm really just talking about within that, finding, well, actually, there's a really great mantra. I think this is just on one of Gabby Bernstein's ads, actually. She's like, okay, so you go for the thing. This is the external thing. You're going for the external thing, the big, the getting into the Olympics, for instance. Maybe that's not the best example. I'll say it. And anyway, it's like either this or something better will happen for me. So you're striving for the thing, you're doing what measurable actions you can do that are in your control to make sure you're showing up for that goal in your own way that you have control over. And obviously there's a certain level that's going to be left up to the universe, external sources. But yeah, it's, you go for something, you do your best, and you'll either get that thing or something better. And I think I love to look at it that way when I'm striving for something, because sometimes it feels like if you don't get that one thing, there is nothing better. There's nothing else. It just feels empty. And I mean, we do this in relationships a lot. Or, if we don't get that one person, maybe it's not even a relationship yet. It's just a crush, but you really want that one thing. And with that one person, do you have any control over how someone is going to show up for you or not show up for you? How disempowering is that? So you're just going to be despondent when this person potentially decides against you, or moves on elsewhere, or there's you're just giving all your power away. So what if you looked at that, you said, I really like this person, I like this and this about them. Can you just say, oh, I would really like someone like that, or something even better than that? someone better than that, maybe more aligned than I can see, because, you know, when you just have a crush on someone, you don't tend to know them that deeply to know that you'd actually be compatible, that you both choose each other, that you'd actually commit to each other, that your lifestyles and your values would actually match, and that life doesn't get in the way of your lives aligning and your lifestyles aligning. There's just so much to it. And you might find that that person that you've been putting on this pedestal, or this thing you've been putting on a pedestal, like, you get that and you realize it's not the huge fulfilling thing that I thought it would be. So could you be open to it being either this or something better? And maybe part of me's like, oh, there's nothing better. Respectfully. Whatever meaning you make in your head, you will prove yourself right. So maybe there's nothing better. Or maybe there is, you just can't see it yet. Could you release whole space for maybe there is something better? I just can't quite see it yet. And I'm gonna feel the emptiness of, like, not seeing this thing happening, but still gonna hold space and hold my values and my love and, you know, my respect for myself by believing that I'm still worthy of something better if this thing doesn't show up for me, if that makes sense. Something like that, or something better. Yeah. I think that's all I want to say tonight. Yeah, this or something better. I will credit Gabby Bernstein with that, so brilliant little trick, and I just learned it off one of her ads, to be honest. I haven't even watched the webinar that she's probably trying to get me to join in on, but she's a legend. If you don't know her, she's written a whole bunch of books on manifestation, and yeah, she's a gem. Yeah, alright, I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go and eat some dinner. I'm very excited. It's very late though.